Emmys host Nate Bargatze promises no jokes about politics or Charlie Kirk shooting. A fun, silly night. Emmys host Nate Bargatze says this year's awards show will steer clear of getting overly political. In fact, that was the plan even before the fatal shooting of right-wing activist Charlie Kirk earlier this week. Not at all. The comedian tells Entertainment Weekly when asked how political this year's Emmy Awards can be expected to get. "I know there's heartbreaking stuff that's been happening right now, but I want this night to be an escape, and I think that's why I was brought on," the comedian says during an Emmys press preview Thursday. "I think a lot of people are watching. I know they watch my stand-up for that reason. So I just don't want to break that trust that I have in them and just make the night be a fun night," he says, referring to his reputation for clean humor and avoiding politics in his act. Kirk, a close ally of President Donald Trump, was shot and killed Wednesday while giving a politically charged talk at Utah Valley University, calling it the saddest thing in the world. Bargatze says there were no last-minute script changes needed in the wake of Kirk's death since we were never really going to do anything political to begin with. He adds, "Everybody has to deal with that stress all day long. So I want to be just that one escape where they can turn something on and hopefully relax and just have fun." Bargatze says the same goes for not roasting the celebrity attendees in any way that might actually offend them. "We're not trying to just go be mean to everybody. I want it to be a fun, silly night that everybody can have kind of an escape," he insists, teasing that his monologue will set the tone for only lighthearted ribbing. "Basically, I don't want to, when I see them afterwards, it to be weird. I want them to be fun and good-natured and then be good sports about it." He named stars like Harrison Ford and Meryl Streep as some of the most famous people ever expected to be in the audience who he's worried might not like it. That's the fun challenge, though. If you do something with them to deliver it in a way where you could be like, nice and sweet. The first-time host says he got some pointers from more experienced pals like Conan O'Brien, Jimmy Fallon, Nikki Glaser, and Jimmy Kimmel. "He wrote down a lot of stuff for me," Bargatze says of Kimmel. "One of the big ones was to sit down. When you're off camera, go sit down. So that was good advice." Kimmel, a past Emmys and Oscars MC, also helped Bargatze prepare just in case anything goes off the rails, as it famously did for the late-night star in 2017 during the Moonlight/La La Land Best Picture mix-up and in 2022 when Will Smith shockingly slapping Chris Rock. He is like, "Look, you gotta be ready for when something happens, and you gotta be ready to go out there. If something weird happens, like as a host, you gotta go out there and address it," Bargatze says. "It's nice to hope nothing like that happens, but I'm very aware of if it does. Get out there, handle it." See what Bargatze will be joking about when the 77th Annual Primetime Emmy Awards air live on Sunday, September 14th, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time on CBS, and stream on Paramount+.